This is Akashvani. I'm Anuja Kumar with the midday news. The headlines. Severe cyclonic storm Mizoram makes a landfall between Nellore and Machilipatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds talks with President of Kenya, Samoei Ruto, in New Delhi, says Africa is topmost priority in India's foreign policy. Government says overall 18 crore 50 lakh beneficiaries enrolled under PM Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana and PM Suraksha Bima Yojana during last 3 years. NIA conducts raids at 8 locations in Jammu and Kashmir in terror funding case. Squadron Leader Manisha Padhi, appointed as ADC to Mizoram Governor, becomes first woman officer to be on the post. And in hockey, India to take on South Korea in Junior Men's World Cup in Kuala Lumpur this afternoon. And now the news in detail.
Red alert has been sounded in the adjoining districts of Bapatla, Prakasam, Palnadu, Guntur, Krishna, NTR and Eluru. Rainfall is gradually on downward trend in Nellore and Tirupati districts of Andhra Pradesh and the districts of northern Tamil Nadu, including Chennai city, since this morning. The departure and arrival of flights from Chennai, Tirupati, Vijayawada and Visakhapatnam airports remain restricted. Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh held a high-level meeting at 12 noon today and directed the officials to restore electricity and road connectivity in the cyclone-impacted Nellore and Tirupati districts. About 9,500 people have been evacuated to cyclone relief centers in Andhra Pradesh. NDRF and State Disaster Management Authority are working round the clock to provide rescue and rehabilitation measures. The Eastern Naval Command of the Indian Navy has kept 5 naval ships loaded with relief material and medical teams ready for emergency rescue operations. Sri Sai, Akashvani News, Vijayawada.
The administration of Yanam region of Puducherry is fully geared up to face the cyclone. An NDRF team comprising 20 members arrived in Yanam from Vijayawada on Sunday for rescue operations, while another team arrived yesterday. People in the low-lying areas have been asked to evacuate their houses. Our correspondent reports that nearly 500 people took shelter in the relief centres. Food is being supplied to nearly 4,000 people from Central Kitchen. Chief Minister N. Rangasamy has written to Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy seeking help for cyclone relief measures. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held talks with President of Kenya, Samoei Ruto, in New Delhi this afternoon. 5 memorandums of understanding were exchanged following the discussions in a number of areas, including sports, IT and education. In his press statement, Mr. Modi warmly welcomed President Ruto and his delegation to India. He said Africa has been a topmost priority in India's foreign policy. He added that in the past decade, India has worked to build cooperation with Africa in a mission mode. He expressed hope that this visit will aid in further fostering ties and engagements with Kenya and Africa. Prime Minister said this year marks 60 years of diplomatic relations between India and Kenya. He pointed out that India-Kenya ties date back to thousands of years.
इस वर्ष हम भारत और केन्या के डिप्लोमेटिक रिलेशंस की 60वीं वर्षगांठ मना रहे हैं, किंतु हमारे संबंधों का हजारों वर्ष पुराना इतिहास है। मुंबई और मोम्बासा को आपस में जोड़ता हुआ विशाल हिंद महासागर हमारे प्राचीन संबंधों का साक्षी रहा है। इस मजबूत नींव पर हम सदियों से साथ मिलकर आगे बढ़ते रहे हैं।
The Kenyan president arrived in New Delhi yesterday on a 3-day visit to India. He is accompanied by a high-level official delegation. President Ruto was accorded a ceremonial welcome at the forecourt of Rashtrapati Bhavan this morning. Talking to media, he said he shares a lot in common with Prime Minister Modi on what needs to be done by the Global South. He said there is a need to consolidate the relationship between Kenya and India.
I have come to India at the invitation of Madam President and my good friend the Prime Minister, and my expectation is that we need to consolidate the relationship between Kenya and India. We are looking at how we can create partnership in the space of rural development, especially agriculture. We will be signing an agreement on also the digital space. We have a lot to learn from this great country, especially in the digital space. I share a lot in common with Prime Minister of India on what we need to do, especially those of us from the global south.
The visiting dignitary also laid a wreath at Rajghat and paid his respects to Mahatma Gandhi. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar called on the Kenyan president last evening. In a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar said he appreciated President Ruto's perspectives on the concerns of the global south and valued his insights for the further strengthening of India-Kenya bilateral ties. This is President Ruto's first visit to India in his present capacity. He will meet President Draupadi Murmu in the evening. A state banquet will be hosted by President Murmu in honor of the visiting dignitary. The Kenyan president will also participate in a business and investment event in New Delhi. A presidential visit from Kenya is taking place after a period of over 6 years. The visit is expected to strengthen and invigorate the bilateral relations between the two countries. Minister of State for Finance Bhagwat Karad has informed the Rajya Sabha that a total of 18 crore and 50 lakh beneficiaries were enrolled under the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana PMJJBY and Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana PMSBY during the last 3 years. In reply to supplementaries, the minister informed that these two insurance schemes are for poor and individuals from underprivileged backgrounds, thereby reducing their financial vulnerability. He informed that earlier these two schemes were incurring losses, and after a review, the annual premium of the PMSBY was increased from 12 rupees to 20 rupees for accidental death cum disability cover of 2 lakh rupees. The premium of PMJJBY was increased to 436 rupees from 330 rupees earlier for a life cover of 2 lakh rupees in case of death due to any reason. India has emerged as a major contributor to the organic and natural products market globally, and its share in the market was 17,853 crore rupees in the last 3 years. In a written reply in Lok Sabha, Union Minister for Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, Narendra Singh Tomar said that as per the report of the World of Organic Agriculture Statistics and Emerging Trends 2023, the demand for organic products has increased throughout the world from 21 billion US dollars in 2001 to 135.5 billion US dollars in 2021. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. In Jammu and Kashmir, the National Investigation Agency (NIA) conducted raids at 8 locations in connection with a terror funding case today. The raids were conducted in close coordination with J&K Police and Central Armed Police Forces at 7 locations in Kashmir and 1 in Jammu. The sleuths of the premier agency are carrying out these raids at Shopian and Baramulla and other areas. The places searched included the residences and other hideouts of the suspects linked to the case. The raids were conducted days after the central agency arrested an accused in the Pakistan-backed terrorism case involving the delivery of weapons through drones to the militants active in Kashmir. In a historic moment in Mizoram, Squadron Leader Manisha Padhi has been appointed as the ADC to Governor Dr. Hari Babu Kambhampati. A 2015 batch Indian Air Force officer, Squadron Leader Padhi is India's first woman Air de Camp ADC from the Indian Armed Forces. The governor called this appointment as a testament to the power of women breaking gender norms and excelling in different fields. He urged one and all to celebrate this remarkable achievement and continue to champion women's empowerment in every sphere. Squadron Leader Padhi hails from Brahmapur in Ganjam district of Odisha. She did her graduation at C.V. Raman College of Engineering, Bhubaneswar. Earlier, Squadron Leader Manisha Padhi had been posted at Air Force stations at Bidar, Pune and Bhatinda. In Nagaland, the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra has been launched for Noklak district today. Deputy Commissioner Noklak, Ari Kumba, officially flagged off the IEC van of Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, which will cover 23 rural villages of Noklak district.
A recorded video message of Prime Minister Narendra Modi marked the launching of the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra in Lakh district. Deputy Commissioner Lakh Arikamba administered the Sankalp pledge to the village leaders and beneficiaries present at the launching program. On the occasion, the Deputy Commissioner also facilitated women achievers and local artists. The Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra IAC van will be touring a total of 23 villages of Lakh district from today till 28th of December. During the Yatra, several departments from the state are organizing one-stop camps, highlighting the benefits of welfare schemes like Jan Dhan Yojana, PM Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana, ODF Plus status, and others. Drone demonstrations and health camps are also being organized. For Akashwani with M. Sho Asonyo from Kohima.
The Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra visited 6 panchayats of Samba district of Jammu division yesterday, where the yatra was welcomed by the enthusiastic locals who participated in various activities and programs. The yatra received a positive response from the people who expressed their gratitude and appreciation for the government's efforts and initiatives. Some beneficiaries shared their experiences under Meri Kahani Meri Zubani as to how their lives changed after getting benefits of various schemes. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today accused Congress of divisive agenda, saying an old habit of 70 years cannot go away so easily. Sharing a post on social media of excuses given by Congress party leaders following the poll defeat in Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, Mr. Modi hoped they are happy with their arrogance, lies, pessimism and ignorance. The BJP today came down heavily on Congress after its leader Digvijay Singh questioned the credibility of electronic voting machines or EVMs following poll debacle in 3 states. Talking to media outside the parliament, Union Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal said the opposition should stop spreading this negativity. He added that by questioning EVMs, Congress leader is disrespecting the voters. He wondered whether EVM was not there when Congress had won assembly polls in Karnataka and Himachal Pradesh. Another BJP leader, Sushil Modi, also criticized the Congress over the issue. He said they always blame EVM after losing the elections. Earlier, Digvijay Singh questioned the reliability of EVMs after Congress faced defeat in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh assembly polls. He claimed any machine with a chip can be hacked. Minister of State for Electronics and IT Rajiv Chandrasekhar has said that India is on a fast track of growth in the digital space and 850 million Indians are using the internet today. Addressing the inaugural session of India Internet Governance Forum 2023 in New Delhi, Mr. Chandrasekhar said the number of internet users in 2025-26 is expected to touch 1.2 billion.
India is, as Secretary Krishnan alluded to, India is certainly on the fast track of growth in the digital space. We are clearly today, with 850 million Indians using the internet, the largest connected democracy in the world, and indeed the largest connected block of people on the global internet, because nobody really is deluded to believe that the Chinese internet is anything but a walled-off island. So certainly, as far as the open internet goes, India is certainly, and Indians certainly represent the largest block of users on the global internet with 850 million.
In sports, 2-time champion India will start the campaign against South Korea in the FIH Hockey Men's Junior World Cup 2023 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia today. The 12th day event will culminate on the 16th of December. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Severe cyclonic storm Michaung makes a landfall between Nellore and Machilipatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds talks with President of Kenya in New Delhi, says Africa is topmost priority in India's foreign policy. Government says overall 18 crore 50 lakh beneficiaries enrolled under PM Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana and PM Suraksha Bima Yojana during last 3 years. Squadron Leader Manisha Padhi, appointed as ADC to Mizoram Governor, becomes first woman officer to be on the post. And in hockey, India to take on South Korea in Junior Men's World Cup in Kuala Lumpur this afternoon. And with that, we end the midday news.